Hey, this is Scott, and this is going to be my first little Axe-FX 2 little video that I'm going to make. Let me back out so you can see what I'm doing. Basically, I just wanted to kind of go through a couple little basic things, give everyone an idea what it kind of sounds like a little bit, talk about some of the cooler things you can do with it, and that's about it. So nothing too fancy, but just getting inside the box a little bit. So what's fun is this is my kind of Fender Twin sound. So I'm using my Custom 22, and basically what you're hearing when I'm playing is the direct feed via USB into Reaper, and then the video is coming off my little, I have a little logitech kind of webcam thing. So when I'm talking, you'll hear this, and then I'll crossfade over so you can actually hear the guitar direct, and you won't have to listen to my ridiculous voice going on and on. One of the cool things you can do with the Axe-FX 2 you can't do with the Axe-FX Ultra or Standard is if I press my XY button I've set up on my MFC, basically I can change anything I want. I can attach any number of different XY states to any effects that have them, but including the amp and cab. So I didn't change the cab, I just changed the amp. But you can see I went from a kind of Fender Blackface to the USA Clean one, and that sounds a little bit tighter. It's a little bit not quite as warm, and you can just kind of. So I gotta go, oh man, that's too wet. That's too much delay. I don't like that. So how do you change that on the fly to a gig? Well, I have it set up on my expression pedal to control that kind of stuff. So all I've done now is kick it back up, and now I can do the same thing. So basically, it's kind of cool because I can change a lot of different things on the fly with my foot. So I don't have to stop playing. I don't have to go push buttons. I don't have to be within arm's reach of the box or go through menus or even turn all the cool knobs it has now. It's really easy just to do it on the fly. And I do that with a lot of effects, and I do cool different things with the expression pedal, like I have variable boost built into my PEQ with that now, and some real interesting little things to do. But basically, I just want to kind of roll through some different things. I got the camera trained, obviously, on the screen, so I can break in and you can see how I set my presets up. They look a lot like the ones I used to set up on the Ultra, and in fact, it's pretty much identical. although I kind of simplified the routing a little bit, because the way that the blocks are set up inside now, you can route the through on them a lot, and it's just a lot easier for me to do, and it sounds pretty good. So it's just easier for me to do. But let's go look at this amp real quick. So this is the first page of that amp, and you'll see what happens when I press the XY, and I could do this on the front of the Axe-FX if I wanted, but I have it set up on my MFC. I can just push it and pow. So it's sort of like having channel switching in one side of one preset, so I don't have to dedicate 2 presets to it. I can have basically 2 presets, and I can do anything I want within them, which is kind of cool. So you could do like a Fender Marshall kind of thing, or whatever. Like I have on the on my Marshall stuff. This here. This is the Marshall BE. That's actually the HBE. The X is the BE. So this is this sounds a little bit like this. I can just push the XY and go straight over to the So it's kind of cool. Now what I can do on all of these, and I do it pretty consistently so I can keep track, because my pea-brain, I can't really track too many things at once, is I have the in gain on the mix for the reverb goes up with the expression pedal, and then so does the delay that I'm using. With my foot on the fly, and you can see the MIDI light come on when I'm rocking the pedal, basically I can change that on the fly even when I'm playing, and I don't have to worry about to change anything, and just using your ears to kind of play and adjust stuff. It's really kind of a cool thing to And basically the wah is cool because basically it's instant on, so you start rocking it, it's on. And then it turns itself off as soon as you let off. And it's usually, I have it set up so it's a count of like on 1, so I just basically will plan ahead on, but I don't have to have a guitar tech over there kind of turning my wah on and off for me, because I don't have a guitar tech. And it's kind of interesting. So another preset, which will give you a totally different kind of, this is my AC30 kind of a, so that's the AC30. This is my kind of, let's go with the straight up 800. So that's kind of cool. So then if I want it a little bit fuller, I'll go to the modded 800, which sounds more like that. that's kind of cool. But what's nice about these amps and what's nice about this VVT, the Gen 2 stuff in the Axe-FX 2 is you can roll your volume up, and I keep posting stuff like juice and that. No one knows what the hell I'm talking about. But what I'm talking about is basically this is a double humbucker custom 22 PRS. It's just a real, plain Jane guitar. But what's cool with it, keeps the high end and keeps the kind of air and kind of fun. And you heard the bees. This is my I have an Ecstasy Red set up. Just kind of give you an idea of some of the tones. That's it. I'm just going to see if I can patch this together and see how it sounds.